Here we go, gents. Here we go. Patience. Patience is virtue. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
The voices in my head are screaming good line. The voices in my head need mokine. Prijanjiza alkatele mochini. Let's get away.
This is the only safe way, Charlie. It is long and lonely.
Bloody cowards. They're running away.
Let's just split the cash and go separate ways. By the time we get to the safe house, it will be fucking late. I've got a 6 o'clock appointment, man.
I hate him. He messed up big time.
Oh, if I had it my way, I'd kill him now.
Do you know that there is a heist that is legally illegal but naturally legal?
It's not an illegal heist.
You have to do it, Charlie.
Let us leave. What's going to happen?
Then if we kill this guy, then we are animals.
Well, some animals are more superior than others. At this moment, we are the superior ones.
Come on, let's go.
That's it, over.
Be a game changer. The world is already full of players. In the cultural and creative industry, I always believe we've got followers more than leaders. You might be asking, what do I mean? Today's episode, we are going to talk about Sastv, which was recently launched by the South African State Theatre. Welcome to this edition. My name is Tami Akambongo Manzana. Umbongo umbuyisa ungaleza undima usondisa umvemnyama osalwa ngomanzana ukhumalo mtungwa omdletshe. Ngalomazi ndithi welcome to this episode. As I mentioned before, the South African State Theatre, which is a DSEC agency, has recently launched what they call Sastv. We understand that it was launched on the 30th of November 2024. And the who's and who's in the industry were there. And I think before they did this launch, they had a media briefing whereby all the different media came through, and then they were unpacking. And I think during the media briefing, the State Theatre Artistic Director, Mr. Aubrey Sekhabi, laid down nicely ukuthi what was behind this initiative, and I don't want to mess it up, you understand? So we will start with this episode, you understand, by going back to what Aubrey was saying. You understand, so that other people who want to know more about this Sastv can have a better understanding of it. Let's watch what Aubrey was saying when they were doing the media briefing. Thank you.
Program Director, members of the press, our Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Sibongiseni Mkhize, our Chief Financial Officer, Santafel June, senior managers, artists, welcome. It's a great pleasure and an honor to be standing here today and talking to you. We are all here today because South African State Theatre is about to change the game of theatre and entertainment in South Africa. Just a brief, we are realizing a dream that started some 31 years ago. And back then, when one spoke of theater and television meeting, it was as if one was not okay in the head. One of the questions that people used to say is that, so if we put theater on television, who's going to go to the theater? Who's going to see it? Who's going to want to go to the theater if they can get it in the comfort of their homes? And my response then was that, in many instances, we put on work as creatives, as playwrights, as directors. The South African State Theatre spent a good amount of money for that 4 to 6 weeks rehearsals. We perform here at the South African State Theatre for 4 weeks. And most of the time, that might be the end of that play. Could have just done that one season at the State Theatre or in any other theatre in the country. So when it happened here, the people in KZN may not have a chance to see it. The people in Eastern Cape may not get a chance to see it, no matter how great the work has been. So by mixing theatre or integrating theatre and television, it means that everybody can have access. People, when we put up work here and you find it on the socials, you'll find messages from Eastern Cape, when is it coming here? From KZN, when is it coming here? It never gets to go there because touring work is really expensive. But we believe that when you put on that work, and they ask when is it coming here, if we can be able to take it there physically, people can be able to access it online. So we are happy to be here to say 31 years ago when we spoke about this, we've made presentations to different media houses, we've made presentations to different broadcasters, and they still could not see the light. Only in 2016, a document that has been presented to board after board, CEO after CEO, who never actually even looked at it, and he read the document as he was clearing the office, and he thinks, what is this? Sekhabi, what is this? Let's talk about this. So some 9 years ago, State Theatre came on board for this project, and thank to Dr. Sibongiseni Mkhize for seeing the vision and understanding that times are changing. And that's when we started engaging State Theatre fully, and there has been so much support from everyone in the organization to say we actually want this. And then boom, COVID strike, and the theaters are closed, and the artists are not working. And as a State Theatre, we think, hang on, we've been gathering this information, we've been gathering these projects, we've been gathering these productions, we can release them. So what we actually did during COVID was that we started releasing these theater movies on YouTube. And what we did was that the artists were remunerated when they were still at home. I always told them that they were paid for stand and cake. So they were always remunerated even when they were not here. And that we saw as a major contribution towards the development of the arts in the country. And whilst we were at that, Esther Kinoko came on board and said, hang on, this thing has been going out on social medias. We think we want to partner with you, State Theatre, and put this theatre in cinemas. And indeed, we did that. So during COVID, when theatres were dark, we were able to take theatre in cinemas all over the country. We were booked in KZN, Northern Cape, Eastern Cape, Gauteng, but we were able to say this is what we are doing, and people were experiencing our theatre virtually. So at that time, we felt like this is the time to be building on this. We said, as EXCO, and said we need to do more. So when we were planning for our IT specialists, we employed a young man called Masia Mola as our webmaster. In fact, for the past 4 years, Masia Mola has been developing this app. It's been going backwards, forth, and you always think we're going to launch next year. Hang on, we still need to fix this. We're going to launch the next. So it's been a back and forth process where we're trying to get this thing right. We can give him a round of applause. That's the man, Masia Mola, our webmaster, the man who put this together. So we are here, and we've invited you as the members of the press to start saying, here is this wave coming. Here is the new wave coming. Here is a game changer. And one would ask, what is Sastv? So Sastv is a groundbreaking digital platform dedicated to the promotion and celebration of theater and entertainment in South Africa. But this platform is not only going to be seen in South Africa, it is global. You can access our work all over the world. We get hits sometimes from Los Angeles, from Brazil, from the UK, and people are interested in this. So we hope that by the time we go live, we will be able to reach the world. There's a first of its kind streaming platform that focuses on delivering high-quality theater productions to the audience anytime, anywhere, and on demand. You can carry it in your pocket. You can carry it in your pocket whilst you are in the taxi, or you can put on your headsets and you can be able to view award-winning productions there. You can be able to see it at home. You can be able to connect it to your screen and experience award-winning theater anywhere, anytime in the world. It is designed to bring the world of South African theater to the digital age by offering an extensive catalog of live stage performances, documentaries, music shows, magazine programs, and eventually movies. As a state theater, we put on about 100 to 105 productions per annum. So you can just imagine how many artists get a chance to display their art here at the State Theater. 100 to 105 productions per annum. That's what goes on in our 6 theaters that are here. So now, instead of that production ending up in the Opera Theater or in the Arena or in the Drama Theater, in the Sbuso Kwinana, in the Malombo Theater, now it can be seen. In terms of those artists whose work could have just ended up here, now they can be seen worldwide. Those directors that have been making work, now they can be seen worldwide. They are not just limited to Tshwane. They are not just limited to Gauteng. They can be exposed. In terms of films, we will be adapting some of our theater work. So next year we'll be going into production to start doing adaptation. One of the projects that we'll be adapting is film. We've engaged filmmakers. We've got Vusi Africa here today, whom we're saying we have to build this film stream this way, where we'll be able to license films. A lot of youngsters are making films, but then they never get a platform to present them. They never get a distribution. So all those films are there in their studies, they are there in their laptops, they're there in their computers, in their machines, in their edit suits. They are unable to go out there and be seen. We are saying this is the platform that will give you that. So through high definition streaming and a user-friendly interface, Sastv will cater to both new and seasoned theater enthusiasts, making on stage and off-stage performances accessible anytime, anywhere. So what are the platform features, one may ask? So it is high definition interface layout, website, Android app, and iOS app. And users can log in, register. It supports Google and Facebook API integration. Video ratings, users can rate the content that we're dishing out. Live recordings, it requires HD webcam, a laptop, and OBS studio. So through Sastv, we can be able to have an opening night in the Opera Theater, and we can, at the same time, when you have 1,300 people in the Opera Theater, we can be able to project it and stream it so that the whole world, the whole country can see it, the whole continent can see it, and the whole world can be able to access it. We have the watch list, so you have an option to save videos for later viewing. And there's video interaction, so it includes like and share buttons. It supports Facebook, X, Instagram, and a trailer download button. You have subscription options. So we have 2 plans available, monthly subscription and a pay-per-view. You have a favorite list. Users can compile a list of favorite videos. You have history. You can track previously watched content for easy reference. And our payment gateways is like PayFast for rand transactions and PayPal for dollar transactions. The landing page. So the landing banner have an auto-playing video in the background on successful page loading. The video include essential details such as video title, theater category, ratings, release years, duration, and a synopsis. Additionally, new release trailers are prominently displayed on the landing page. The sticky categorized menu is added on the landing page for easy navigation. So with the sticky categorized menu, you'll be able to know that this is a horror, this is a drama, this is a comedy, this is animation, etc., etc. The videos, so when you hover around, you can see our videos, you can see what is coming, you can see what you want to see. You can see that you have Silent Voice, you have Marikana, you have Askari, you have Angola, and a whole lot of those productions that will be coming on the platform. So when you go to this page, so you will find the theater and musicals. So you'll find one row that puts up about 10 to 12, and we'll be building on it. Remember that we do 100 to 105 productions a year. So which means every time, every day, every season, We keep on compiling content. We keep on making theater movies. We keep on covering it. So we're never gonna run out of content. What we have to be doing is getting better on how we're capturing it. You know, when we started, I mean, it's been a long road around, I mean, even in 1998, I remember I filmed Not With My Gun at the Market Theatre, courtesy of Mickey Dube, who used to be my senior at VETS, and he filmed it for us. You know, we're trying all this techniques and tricks to be able to get good sound, because the pictures, we've been able to master that. And you can see the development from what we filmed in 1998, from what was filmed in 2002, from what was filmed in 2008, until what we've been filming now. So we have been getting better with sound, we have been getting better with visuals, but we can only get better. The moment you engage young filmmakers who are hungry, who want to fulfill ambition, they can be able to say, we are taking it this direction, so we can be able to have our own signature. So you will have that theater category. You will have the music category. We've done something, a project that we started during COVID, called SAST Fringe, where we invited all musicians that came on our stages. We had live recordings. I mean, some of the people that we recorded that included Zonke. We actually streamed that live, and you could see sales. You could see people buying tickets online to be able to access it online. The late Mama Sbongile, may her soul rest in peace, a good friend of mine. We did her concert here. Actually, it was one of the biggest concert before she left this earth. We did it there, so we could be able to see. But with our music thing, you know, there are so many talented musicians in this country, so many talented musicians in this city that you may not even know, that you wonder why they are not mainstream, that might not even see the light of day on the mainstream stages. But now they've got a platform. The world is going to know about their music. The world is going to know about their talent. And that is the most important thing about this platform, that we're going to expose those that have been not been getting opportunities to put on their work. So they can sing, they can know that if all else fail, if one of these big producers and companies are not taking us on, we can do our work independently, because they do it nonetheless. They do it. But we know that we have a platform where it can be accessed worldwide. And then you're going to have another section of dance, where we launched some couple of years ago a dance program called Kucheza Africa Dance Festival. And through this festival, even currently, it is running. We used to do it on a 10 days, but now we said, no, let it run throughout the year. So which means we will be loading on our page new dance forms. You know, and also we always like the new things, but we have this catalog. I think we have a catalog of theater more than anybody else in this continent. I think we've gathered that much catalog of young stars, of experienced artists, of legends that will be taking it out there. So we have dance. You'll be able to access dance here. We have visual arts. We've been making documentaries with visual artists that we've been putting on our foyers every month. Every month we've been putting visual artists. They've been doing exhibitions. We've been filming them on the launch of their exhibitions. So you get to understand what the exhibitions. So you get to understand what they mean, why they're doing the things that they're doing. So that content you'll be able to find on our platform. Even more, you'll be able to find more. When during Youth Month, when we have festivals like Youth Expressions, you'll be able to find works of young people. You'll be able to find works of the people that we are incubating. So this platform caters for all. And like I said, we will be beginning, I imagine around February, March, April, we will be also launching what we would have licensed to be coming in as movies that are coming on our platforms. So it is quite an opportunity, a big opportunity for our young stars, because now, you know, when we presented because we've been presenting this, I mean, I remember I made a presentation at the African Union in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, many years ago, around 2014, 2015, where one was speaking in the African Parliament to I think it was deputy ministers or director generals or chief directors, to say, if in the African continent we can begin to be filming our work, we can begin to share. Because at the time, we didn't even have this online facilities. It was a DVD. To say now a DVD can travel faster than a cast of Fela, which is 53 people. If we do that, all over the continent. It means we can create jobs, but it means we can be able to share our content with everybody. But once the people see this work, and you can see the traction of this work, we can begin to say, come to the South African State Theatre, let's put up this work. The people like it, they have seen it on video, or now they would have seen it on online. But now what do they want? They want to experience it live, because there's nothing better than live theatre. So we are in that space. So what are the video features? You know, when a user hovers over a video on our platform, you'll see the following elements. You know, the play button, and clicking this button will redirect users to the production page where a sample video will play in the background. And on this page, users can read the synopsis, write reviews, rate the video, like the video, share the video, download the trailer, play the full video if they are subscribers. You have an add to my list. So this feature allows a user to create a playlist of videos to watch later after signing on. Users must be registered members to add the videos to their playlist. So the login and register. So the login and register, and later Masie will show you and demonstrate to you how we log in and how you can be able to play a trailer, and we'll be screening it there.
We want management to come here and speak to us.
On a hill made up of boulders.
Tina haifuna topisana na nam. Tina chala wena chala makulu baska wena. Tina funa 12,500.
Horses mentioned, we congregate.
Basabat.
Minus on the hill.
Kuteni madoda.
Abantu lo yena bulala abasebenzi. Wena sizwe tshela thina yini thina fanele yenza.
If your leader could please step forward. Bendikuxelela ndawo ukuthi ndathi le kaka ye negotiations iphelile.
My responsibility is to disarm them and disperse them peacefully.
People are dying. There is anarchy and lawlessness. Now we cannot let this continue any longer.
I said to you, bring Lonmin here. If you can't, then Hamba, man. You're wasting our time.
For our sakes and our families, back at home in the green and the brown.
Aike, you've heard it all. Ngokwakho ke ukuthi iSASTv in concerts, in productions, in exhibition, kune dance, kune children's theater, everything is there. And now I also went to their site and also to check, also registered a profile. So I'll encourage you to register a profile. The amazing productions that are already there, production like Silent Voices, Askari, Marikana, Shaka, Zulu, Angola, Freedom, and variety of exhibition and variety of dance. And a lot of people might be thinking ukuthi nyani yanasena igena kwi space se theater yanasena, but I think this initiative need to be applauded very much, and I will encourage everyone to go and support it. You understand? It does not mean ukuthi theater will never die, you understand, but we need to acknowledge the changes that are done in the industry. Ngalomazwi titi tango.